Well, good evening. Welcome to Channel 8 Sports and East Brunswick High School girls basketball. Hi, I'm John Meggiolaro with Phil Hill and Jim Allinder for tonight's East Brunswick Piscataway game. And Jimmy, we look at the girls come in with a 17-2 record. One of the teams they lost to is this very team out here tonight.
That's right. And until they can beat Piscataway, you got to figure the Chiefs are the favorite coming into East Brunswick's gymnasium. The way I look at it, East Brunswick and a lot of other teams, Bishop Bar included, are at one level, and then you have Piscataway at the next level, the top level, and they have a lot of guns. Phil will talk about them. East Brunswick continues to play well. I don't think anybody could have expected the 17-2 record that they have, but then again, look at the coaching quality from Reggie Carney. Kristen Breen continues to lead the county in scoring with a 22.3 scoring average, and if there is no doubt that if East Brunswick is going to stay with Piscataway, they're going to have to get some quality shooting out of Kristen. They're going to be missing Amy Hansen, who's been gone for the last couple of games. She has an illness that's going to keep her out to the end of February, my understanding is. Hopefully she'll be back in time for some of the GMC quarterfinals and finals and the state action. But hey, this is a tough assignment for East Brunswick. It really is. They have to play their outside perimeter game well. Kristen Breen is going to have to shoot.
All right, Phil, we've talked about Piscataway in terms of their history in girls basketball. They come in again this year with another fine team. What more can you say?
I'll tell you, Piscataway Chiefs come in at 17-1, John. Just yesterday, they received the #1 seed in the GMC tournament, so they should be flying high. They were down a little bit earlier this week, having lost to a Bishop R team 39-34, but then they came back several days later and beat an outstanding Union Catholic team 38-37, so they're feeling pretty good about themselves right now. This is a good team. I mean, you don't go 17-1 and not be a good team, but a surprising team because they're so young, John. And we're going to be talking about a young lady, number 32, Asia Jones. She is just a 6'2" freshman, and she's been doing the job all year. A freshman, that's right, John. Wow. And I talked to Bev Hall about her, and I said, how good can Asia be? And she says she can be as good as any player that's ever come through here. Wow. That's saying a whole lot, sure, considering the great history Piscataway High School has had in basketball. Then they have a young player by the name of Jamie Chen. She is the stopper. She's the defensive stopper. She'll play probably on Kristen Breen tonight. Another young lady, Lisa Goneri, who started every game as a freshman last year, and she's a 5'8" sophomore, and she can be counted on as far as handling the ball as well. This is a good and surprisingly good Piscataway team, and we should see an exciting game tonight.
All right, let me throw it open to both of you guys. If you're Reggie Carney, what do you have to do?
I'll tell you, you got to be hitting your shots because you may not be getting that many. Reggie Carney's got to have it in his mind that this is the team, the last time they played them, they went through a stretch where for 12 minutes and 54 seconds, the last 12 minutes, 54 seconds, they scored only 1 point. The Chiefs beat them 52-25. I'm sure Reggie's talked about that. They won't hit another stretch like that, but Reggie knows he's got to make every basket count. They got to box out because height-wise, they can't go with them as far as rebounding.
All right, it's East Brunswick and Piscataway, a rivalry that has developed over the years in girls basketball. It should be a good one, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off in just a moment. Well, we're about ready to get underway here, East Brunswick and Piscataway. And you see the freshman for Piscataway, Asia Jones, number 32. And Piscataway controls the tap. Fields gets it down inside.
A lot of East Brunswick's success is going to depend on that aggressive man-to-man defense.
Chen looking around.
Well, they'll be looking to bring it inside, will they not, Phil?
The Bears appear to be playing the zone right now, Jim.
You sure about that?
Yes. Well,
Fields takes the move, takes the shot. Underneath is Oriole, and she's got the rebound. Bears quickly up court. That's Breen with the ball.
Chen is playing her.
McBride now looks for Papania. Now get it out to Breen. She's ready.
She needs to take those shots. I think if East Brunswick's going to have some success.
Stolen by Piscataway. Fields has it. She'll pull up. Guarini to Chen. They're looking back inside again.
You're right, Jim. They're man-to-man. It's sort of a sliding. Sliding defense, collapsing back on Jones.
Shot by Fields off the rim. Rebound Breen. Papania across to Kinney. Inside, Breen fouled. Kristen will go to the line.
Kristen Breen.
That's Chen on the foul there. And
we're going through our papers here, I'm trying to read the scoring averages and everything.
That one's in and out. Of course, Christian comes in, as you pointed out, Jim, leading the county in scoring with about 23 points per game.
We have no score in this game yet, looking for our first points. And Breen does it. So East Brunswick has a 1-point lead. And East Brunswick pressing. Now they'll move back on defense. Chen having trouble with it, gets it to Fields. Jones inside, can't find the handle, and Oriole comes up with the turnover. Kenny quickly down court. Oriole looking underneath to Kenny.
I think these half-court situations where East Brunswick's going to be most successful in.
Good pass underneath to Oriole. Good heads-up play. Bears on top, 3-0.
And Gio Oriole's been doing the job lately for him, coming off a 15-point performance against Cerebral.
Gombos with the shot, in and out. Off Piscataway, so East Brunswick looking good so far.
Lisa Guarneri, I believe, falling off.
And both teams a little tight here, but they'll loosen up. And this Chief team plays, as you can see, pretty good defense themselves.
Nice breast break right there.
Kenny has the lane. She's gonna, and they're gonna call it foul. No, a charge against Kenny.
Yeah, okay. She was out of control.
Officially didn't give the signal. So now.
Our score is 3-0, Bears on top. We've just started action here at East Brunswick High School.
Now we're into his, are we not? Let's see. This guy's very well.
This is Franklin, number 12, who checked into the game. She looks for Jones underneath. Jones gets it outside.
They're double teaming her.
Jones underneath, turns and fires, in and out.
And I'll tell you, Papania leaning on her.
Nobody with Letitia.
McBride will take it, three-pointer, short. Gets her own rebound, keeps it alive. Piscataway looking for its first points. McBride drives, gets it back to Breen. Breen will take it, and a foul's gonna be called.
That's a blocking foul there.
Chen, number 31, her second.
I'll tell you, I thought Jamie Chen did a fairly good job there. But the official right on top of it to call him the foul. And that's the second one on Chen, and Jamie Chen is their best defender. They certainly don't want to get her into foul trouble.
Well, the player that goes out for Piscataway is Gombos.
Kenny drives in, no one there. And off a Piscataway player.
You know, the question is how much is East Brunswick going to miss Amy Hansen? Because she usually takes on the best defender.
Gio has trouble with the dribble. Here comes Piscataway on the turnover. They're trailing 3-0. Chen will take it. Rebound Jones, and they're gonna call jump, and it'll go to East Brunswick.
And I'll tell you, gotta like Gio Oriole. She's been doing it all year on the boards there.
All right, she takes a rest.
Tying up Jones.
And in for East Brunswick is Liz Cannon.
Number 43, you're right, Jim.
Good pressure by the Chiefs.
McBride gets it to Breen. She's got the time. The shot won't go. Rebound Jones.
I'll tell you, big rebound.
She's right there.
Guarneri gives it to Fields. Fields has the lane, takes the shot. Jones is there to follow up.
Too strong.
Rebound, Breen. Cross court.
Great pass.
McBride has it blocked by Guarneri. Breen on the drive. All glass and bucket.
Right.
5-0 Bears on top.
As much as Kristen Breen is a great outside shooter, I think she's really developed into a fine.
Timeout,
fine
Piscataway.
Matt Hall wants a timeout because the Bears look like they're putting it in gear here.
3:37 showing on the clock. 5-0 East Brunswick. Let's listen in to Reggie.
Make sure everybody knows who they have. All right, you still have Guarneri. You have 44 now. Make sure everybody knows who they have, okay? Just make sure you know who you have, okay? All right, now, if we don't have a press break, let's go down fist. We're gonna look to post you low, right? Mickey's coming into the corner. Liz, you're screening away for Kristen. So you're gonna be coming to the foul line for the jump shot. Letitia's up top with Jill. So again, all right? You're in the 4 slot. Nikki's coming off to the corner off Kristen's back screen. Come on, D it up. Keep boxing out. Keep boxing out. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense.
If I told you that with almost 5 minutes of play, Piscataway would not have a point, would you believe it? Our score is 5-0, Bears on top.
And the Bears looking like a rather confident group right now. That's the important thing. They've come out with some confidence.
Well, the fact is they have to take advantage as much as possible with
Jones
this dry spell.
Being pressured underneath.
They collapse on her nicely. Kenny and
Franklin takes the shot, won't go. Rebound, Kenny. Papania has got the shot. She'll pass it back out.
That's not her range, John.
She'll look underneath. McBride's free. Breen is fouled.
Right. Kristen's doing all the right things to get open inside.
Good motion by the Bears there. That's all. Good movement.
Foul is on Gambos. Her first.
She could really have a big night here.
Kristen will go to the line once again.
And you look at Kristen Breen at the line there, and this is everything for the Bears here.
Yes.
69% from the line, Phil.
Right, and we tend to talk about her basketball skills, but she's an all-state shortstop for the softball team, so just a tremendous athlete.
She makes both of them. Bears are on top, 7-0.
And she has 5 of the 7 East Brunswick points.
Guarneri brings it up.
Piscataway has got to get it inside.
Jones finally finds the bucket.
That's going to be their dependability tonight.
Breen, foul's going to be called on Jones.
Right, her first.
I tell you, Breen is making everything happen. They're trying to stop her, and they got to reach in order to do it. But you saw something this last time down the court. They got it down to Jones, and Piscataway was able to get something happening.
Yeah, barring foul trouble, I think Kristen's going to have to go this whole game.
Papania takes the move, takes the shot. A little strong. Foul underneath.
And that's Cannon on the back.
Elizabeth Cannon called, number 43, for the foul.
But you know, the Chiefs appear to be concentrating so hard on getting the ball down to Jones that they seem to be taking themselves out of the other parts of the game. I mean, it's fine to try to get it down, but you got to use other parts of your game.
They still are double teaming Jones, John.
2:25 on the clock, first period. Bears up 7-2. Stolen by Papania. She's driving for the bucket. A little strong, rebound Jones. She gives it right back to Papania.
What do we got here?
What's the call?
Injured player? Injured player?
That appears to be Jill Kinney, I think it's down.
We're blocked out of view by the official.
My question is, who gets the ball? Because it appeared to be maybe a jump ball.
Okay, you got Phil Hostler and Reggie Carney out there. Jill Kinney, the 5'5" sophomore guard, down on the floor right now with an ankle injury. And we certainly hope it's nothing serious there. Jill Kinney has been a constant contributor to this team here. And I'll tell you, with Amy Hansen out, that makes the Bears certainly a little thin. Of course, Amy Hansen out herself with mononucleosis and won't be back until February 23rd. To lose Jill Kinney here would certainly hurt the team right now. Right now, Reggie's just hoping she's all right, and she appears to be.
Well, she's up on her feet.
Let's see how she walks. Because I think anybody, as you mentioned, Phil, if anybody is removed from the East Brunswick lineup, that's going to be a problem. Who gets the ball here?
That we're still worrying about as you see Jill Kenny come off.
Well, why are they awarding it to Piscataway? I mean, both, unless it was a jump ball.
I think so, that had to be the call. There was nothing else.
So possession arrow, yeah, okay, they're changing the possession arrow.
And let's give a little credit to Papania down the other end. She's getting some help, but right now doing a solid job on Asia Jones.
Our score remains 7-2, Bears by 5. 2 minutes showing, first period. Franklin from outside, yes, three-pointer. And Piscataway starts pressing. Papania has the shot, a little strong.
And here comes the Chiefs.
Green has to get back.
Fields will start things up.
Now Jones is playing high
Franklin's
post.
in the corner. Rebound McBride.
And the Bears doing a good job right now to boxing out, limiting the Chiefs
they
to
really
one shot.
are. They really are. It's the only way they're going to have a chance to win this game is keeping Jones out of the game.
Kristen looks, takes the dribble, drives inside, and she's fouled. I think it's on Jones again, her second.
Right.
And I tell you, that's what you got to do. Kristen Breen is driving there, and if you can take Jones out of the game by taking the ball to her, either she's got to block it or foul you.
She took a shot to the head on that one.
Kristen at the line for the third time. We're still in the first period.
And Kristen with 5 of the 7 points for the Bears.
This is really the right strategy for the Bears, Phil, don't you agree? Go to the basket.
8-5. Kristen gets one more. Makes it 9-5, Bears by 4. 1:06 showing on the clock, first period. Bears come in 17-2, Piscataway 17-1. Gombos, they'll just move it outside. Jones being shadowed by everyone underneath. Knocked away by Breen.
And
Kenny comes back in.
That's
Good sign.
Good sign.
And Nikki McBride comes out.
Papanillo, single coverage on Jones.
Franklin circles to her left, looks inside. Gombos has it stolen by Breen.
Great steal, good anticipation. Boy, Kenny's not wasting any time, is
Kenny
she?
D'Orio, she's got the shot, she'll take it. Yes!
Ooh, 2 points.
Two-pointer.
Kenny.
11-5, Bears by 6.
Carney wanted a three-pointer on that one.
I'll tell you, Carney did it right, too, not leaving her on the bench too long for that ankle to swell up. Get her back in there and keep it warm.
And I'll tell you what, any bonus shots from the outside by other than Kristen Breen, it's really going to make Piscataway think.
Franklin, 10 seconds. They'll play for 1. 7. Guarini looks at the clock.
I don't think they realize it.
2 seconds. That'll be it. So at the end of 1, it's East Brunswick 11, Piscataway 5.
I'll tell you, if you're Reggie Carney and the Bears, you got to be very pleased with yourself right now. They've done a yeoman job defensively. The Chiefs seem to be out of sync right now, and that's exactly where Carney wants his team.
Quickly, John, I think the thing that's very positive for East Brunswick, you say that Piscataway's out of sync, but it's what East Brunswick is doing that's causing them to be out of sync. And that bodes well for the future. So
let's go to Reggie and see what he has to say.
Well, and I want you coming off of that, okay? All right, just like we did last time. Defensively, just keep up what we're doing. Remember to say, if Guarneri puts the ball on the floor, you're double teaming, okay? Just like you're doing right now, then find your own. When they start to isolate a side, the weak side guard, keep dropping down to take Asia away. Doing a great job. Let's go. Nick, all right.
Keep it up, Bear. Keep it up, guys.
Hustle, 1, 2, 3, hustle.
Well, a lot of enthusiasm, Phil, and some good instruction.
Well, he should be. He's got to be very pleased because they are doing a good job of trapping, double teaming, and quite frankly, putting the Chiefs out of sync. The Chiefs, though, you don't have to worry. Chiefs are coming off a victory over a Union Catholic where they were down at the half 22-6, so they do know how to come back.
why is, I'm wondering why Piscataway got the inbounds on that. I thought they had the inbounds on that play over there, but I guess that wasn't a jump ball. Okay.
Gambos, it's a two-pointer. Start this second period.
It's a zone press.
East Brunswick able to break it.
Ooh, almost took steps.
Oreo gets it to Breen. Breen's got some ideas, gets it out to Papania. They'll move it back around again.
I'll tell you, the Chiefs appear to have turned up their defensive intensity.
Oreo has the room, got the shot and the basket.
Nice move.
Thought she might have walked on that?
Nice move.
Okay.
13-7, Bears by 6.
That's her second field goal, Gio Oreo.
Chen looks down court to Fields. Jones again being shadowed underneath. Guarneri, short. Chen rebound. Jones on the follow-up, and she's fouled. Foul on Papania, I believe.
That was a late whistle by the official.
Oreo, they called it on. Number 32, her first.
And I'll tell you, take a look at Asia Jones, the 6'2" freshman center here. And she's had some super games. Just last week against Serval, had a game where she had 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 block shots. So if you let her get loose, she knows how to do it.
Yeah, you can tell she's the real thing.
Jones makes it look easy. Converts on the three-point play to make it 13-10, Bears by 3.
5 points for the freshman.
McBride looking. Cross court to Papania. Breen looks inside to Kenny. Good play.
A lot of nice movement by the Bears.
Exactly right, Jim. Super movement.
Chen gives it to Jones.
Boy, they're triple teaming her.
Chen will take it short, and a foul's going to be called on McBride.
That's team number 5, I believe, for the Bears.
And they're sending Chen to the line, Jim. She's going to shoot 2.
Yeah.
And Jamie Chen is the best defender. She is the 5'5" senior, and a great contributor to this Chiefs team here. Chen coming off a brilliant performance against Union Catholic, where she scored a game-leading 12 points.
Cannon comes in, Papania comes out. Papania doing a super job that first period. And Chen makes both of them to make it a 15-12 game. Bears with a 3-point lead.
So who's on Jones? Okay.
Cannon now with the ball, looks to Oriole.
There's Breen, she's open.
Breen will take it, a 3-pointer. Little strong foul inside, is going to be called on Oriole, I believe. Yep, her second.
And what they've done is Jones is on Oriole. Oriole has come out to the top of the key there, therefore pulling Jones out, and some of the rebounding strength for Piscataway they would ordinarily have under the boards is out on top of the post.
Franklin looks down, gives it to Guarneri. Cross court to Chen. Franklin had a thought, she'll pull it back out. Chen will take the shot, however. 3-pointer, we're tied at 15. Kenny looks inside off the hands of Oreo.
And again, that was Jones leading around, just her presence right there. Put her hand out, and it finally tipped off Oreo, and the Chiefs get a break.
5:25 showing on the clock, second period. We're tied at 15. Jones had some thoughts, gives it back outside. Guarneri gets it back into Jones. She turns around, makes it.
Wow. And I'll tell you, young lady's starting to heat up.
Phil, you got to be impressed with the composure of a freshman.
I'll tell you, just as quality of freshman as we've seen this year.
Reggie calls a timeout as Piscataway takes their first lead of the evening, 17-15. Let's listen in to Reg.
That was a set shot. It was at least a 3, but you can't leave a kid wide open. You got to get out there with your advanced step quicker. Right now, man-to-man, the weak side guards, you've got to sag on that big kid. You can't let her catch it like that. You got to sag and keep going down there, okay? Down this end, just keep taking your time. Right now, again, we want to end their run. They have 6 points in a row, all right? We don't want any more. We haven't scored, they have 6 in a row. Get back to what you're doing. Down here, we're getting a hair tired and we're not covering up with the help side quick enough. You got to keep it going. Let's go. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense.
Well, Phil, it was pretty clear. No more points. They've scored 6 on you.
Well, they scored 6. They're not sagging as they were before, down on Jones, and Jones is starting to take over the game. I think you can see Papania come back in this game pretty soon because she seemed to be doing a pretty good job with it.
The difficulty for the East Brunswick side is that Chen and I believe Franklin have hit on some outside shots, so they can't sag on Jones like they would.
Breen drives, puts it up, a little short jumper, makes it. We're tied at 17.
It's 10 points, excuse me, 9 points. 9 points for Kristen Breen.
What a first half thus far. Piscataway and East Brunswick tied at 17. Guarneri almost lost it, kicks it, and they'll call a double dribble.
And as we thought, John, Papania re-entering the game here.
Yeah, she's been most effective against Jones.
Kenny will bring it up. 4:20 on the clock. Near halftime here at East Brunswick. We're tied at 17, East Brunswick and Piscataway. Papania in the corner to Kenny. Looks inside. Cannon.
Oh.
And they're going to call a foul on Guarneri.
And Guarneri holding the chin. Guarneri took a bump, an elbow to the jaw there. And so she's a little the worse for it. And Liz Cannon will go to the line and shoot 2.
Lisa's first foul. 6th team foul for Piscataway. Next one be the bonus.
And Cannon misses the first one. Cannon, an all-league spiker for the volleyball team, and just spiked Guarneri there.
Makes the second. High arcing shot falls in to make it 18-17. Jones with the ball. Now East Brunswick will pull back on defense as Franklin brings it up quick. Chen. Guarneri's looking for Jones underneath. She's not to be found. They'll rotate it around. Franklin has trouble, stolen by Hansen. I mean McBride, rather.
Good hands.
Kenny quickly. Breen. Cross court.
Took a little step.
Looks underneath. Papania takes the shot. Short. Follow-up is good, and that's Cannon. 2017. Bears by 3.
You wouldn't expect that rebound action like with those tall players from Piscataway.
Wow, look
Whoa,
at
what a 1-1.
Wow. I'll tell you.
Jones takes it hard to the glass.
Terrific move.
I'll tell you, a freshman dribbling the ball like that.
Cannon, and she's fouled. Who's it on? Guarneri, I believe.
Yes.
And this game is heating up, and I tell you, we're fortunate to have the opportunity to see what we may see in the county tournament. 2 of the top county teams right here in the Bears and the Chiefs of Piscataway. And I'll tell you, the action is heating up.
Yeah, later on, if we have some time, we'll talk about the pairings.
Cannon at the line. You got to love that shot, Phil.
That's a rainmaker.
It's like falling off the table.
But it's effective. Bears by 2. Make that 3. 22-19.
Miss Cannon has 5 points. 3 for 4 from the line. Well, the only way Piscataway and East Brunswick will meet in the counties is if it's in the finals. They're going to have to, East Brunswick will have to get past second-seeded Bishop Bar.
Not so far-fetched, though.
Scott underneath, takes it hard and is fouled by Cannon.
Good foul.
Good strong move, though, too, by Scott.
That was a good foul.
Shanta Scott. And she's not so small herself, 5'10" center, forward center.
Scott at the line. She'll get 2.
I'll tell you, the foul shooting tonight has been exceptional. Both teams.
Well, good teams at this time are ready as far as foul shooting. And how important it is.
Piscataway within 1, 22-21. Breen drives, gets it out. Cannon, that high arcer. Jones on the rebound. 2:44 before halftime. Bears by 1, 22-21. It's been a great first half. Franklin with Scott and Jones in there. They make a formidable group underneath. Here's Scott. She takes blocked by Cannon.
Good hand, I'll tell
And
you.
off Jones. That was a fine defensive
Well,
sequence.
the Bears have been playing good, solid defense all along there. Scott turned to put it up there, and Cannon got a good hand. Jones coming out of the game to take a rest right now.
Singletary comes in for her. Kenny to Breen. Bears by 1. Kristen goes inside, pulls it back out. Cross court. McBride. Yes, three-pointer.
Her first points.
25-21. East Brunswick by 4. Gombos. Back out to Franklin. They're collapsing down on Scott. Stolen by McBride.
Nice patience by the Bears.
Reggie Carney calling for a play from the sidelines right now.
Papania, there's McBride from the outside, off the rim. Rebound by Gombos and a foul by Cannon, her third.
I'll tell you, you don't mind that foul there. Well, you do mind it because it's a third, but she looked like she tied her up.
Sure did. Referees, I criticize the referees a lot anyway, but
Criticize them all the time.
tonight, they're blowing the whistles again. They really have. There's been about 4 or 5 of them that I thought should have let the play, just let it go, both sides.
I think they do a good job most of the time, Jim.
I feel strongly both ways. Gombos at the line. 1-and-1 bonus. She misses the first.
That's a tough one.
Franklin throws it up. Ball's free. Scott throws it. And finally, Singletary is fouled underneath.
And Singletary knew just what to do. Keep putting it up. You had to draw a foul there.
Hanson, maybe? Yes, her second.
And you're looking at Yolanda Singletary, a 5'10" senior forward. So
one more.
In and out.
And McBride comes down with it. Bears still by 4, 25-21.
Set it up for Breen.
McBride right to the glass.
Wow.
Why not?
I'll tell you, Nikki McBride with an outstanding move there.
27-21.
Little streak for East Brunswick here.
Inside 50 seconds. Franklin, a long one. Rebound, McBride.
Maybe play for one here? No.
Breen. Fouled, no call.
I was going to say.
Papania, yes. Good pass by McBride.
Good dish, good swish.
I'll tell you, the last minute by Nikki McBride has been outstanding. Passing and scoring.
25 seconds showing. Bears by 8, 29-21. Scott, long shot, rebound. Oriole saves it.
Just good hustle by the Bears. Doing an outstanding job of blocking out and hustling.
They got to look at the clock here.
7 seconds, and they throw it away. Interfeld will come in for Oriole. Frontliners coming back in for Piscataway.
That's a good move by both teams to try to save him from foul.
With 5 seconds left,
all right. Let's see.
Bev wants to score.
Clock ticking, 3 seconds. Oh, that's it, halftime at East Brunswick. The Bears are on top, 29-21.
Maybe one of the better halves for East Brunswick this year, despite their 17-2 record.
Very solid half for the East Brunswick Bears, and the main thing that they've been doing, I tell you, is blocking out the bigger Chiefs on the boards there, and that's what's paying off for the Bears right now.
What bodes well for East Brunswick in the second half is that their now Liz Cannon has 3 fouls, but according to my statistics, Papania is foul-free. Kristen Breen doesn't have any fouls on her. Neither does well, let's see, Nikki McBride has 2. Those are the key players in this game thus far. And if they can continue to play the same way in the second half, they're going to be in good shape.
For the Chiefs, John, if you're the Chiefs there, they're not going to sweat. As I said, they were down 22-6 at the half to Union Catholic. Came out the second half and put it together there. So I'm sure Bev Hall is saying to her team, listen, let's compose ourselves. We lost our composure. Let's get back into the action here.
All right, the Bears with an 8-point lead at halftime, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Well, we are back at halftime of the East Brunswick Piscataway girls basketball game. The girls are leading, the Bears are leading 29-21 over Piscataway, and a little bit of a surprise. We're looking at the winners of the foul shooting contest for the girls throughout the district. And once again, the athletic department is going to be honoring these winners, and there's going to be a foul shooting contest. As you see, Frank Knoppenberger line up to present a plaque. This year, over 106 girls participated, and tonight they're going to honor the winners of each school with a presentation of these plaques. And you have Ashley Stapleton from Bound Monroe, Megan Axelberg from Central, Corey Guberman from Irwin. This is Elizabeth Whalen, that's a familiar name, from Memorial. And we have 2 from Hammersholt. This is Britt Eilhart. As we are joined by Phil. And this is Lara Eilhart. Just going over the separate winners, Phil.
Well, they have some good athletes in that group there. Now, maybe if they're gonna try the contest here, I'll talk about them a little bit.
Elizabeth Whalen.
Of course, is the younger sister of the Whalens, Katie Whalen and Richie Whalen. And then you have, see who else we got here right now. You got Ashley Stapleton, who would probably be one of the best female athletes to ever come out of East Brunswick High School. Outstanding soccer player, outstanding baseball player, and she can apparently can shoot the rock as well.
Okay, well, first up is going to be Ashley. See, she has her school colors on.
And just bounced off there. Ashley Stapleton, the super athlete.
All right, this is Megan.
Megan Axelberg from Central.
Right. This is Corey.
Corey Guberman. And I'll tell you, see these young ladies missing it, sort of like that.
All right.
Young kid shooting for $1 million in the NBA All-Star. That ball gets heavy in front of a crowd when everybody's just watching you.
I think this is Britt. Britt airballed it.
It's a little different when everybody's staring and watching you.
I think there's your winner right there.
And she won by. But all these young ladies deserve a round of applause because they did win their local contest there, right. And they know how to shoot the ball.
All right, so that concludes the halftime activity, and we'll be back with the second half in just a moment.
Well, we welcome you back to the second half of the East Brunswick Piscataway game. Before we get back to the action, you see that young man sitting there. That's Justin Hill. Juice, as he's more commonly known. Justin was honored recently by being elected to the National Pop Warner Hall of Fame, and that is for both academic and athletic prowess. So our congratulations to Juice, his proud dad over here, Phil. And what an honor, Phil.
Let's get to the game.
Piscataway comes out very quick, and they travel.
Well, East Brunswick had a turnover to start the quarter, but Piscataway returns the favor.
Okay, we'll see what happened, what kind of adjustments were made at the half there.
Bears are on top, 29-21, as we start this third period. East Brunswick moving around as they often do underneath, looking for McBride.
Ooh, thought that went off Kristen's hands.
We mentioned the Bears come in 17-2, Piscataway 17-1.
Yeah, Breen is definitely looking for some more possessions inside.
Papania back out to McBride. McBride takes it all the way, in and out.
Oh.
Rebound, McBride.
And Jones gets a hand on it.
Comes back to Papania.
Get that second shot.
And Breen will pull it back out.
And Guarneri being a little aggressive there. Her coach telling her to back off some.
Breen has an idea, goes left, drives underneath, and she's fouled by Guarneri.
Draws the foul.
You're exactly right, Jim. That's exactly what she did. Came up under two East Brunswick players, Jones and Guarneri, and went up for the basket and drew the foul.
That's Guarneri's third. Kristen goes to the line once again.
5 for 6 in the first half. She had 9 points to lead East Brunswick.
Dead quiet as Kristen hits the first. 30-21.
Biggest lead for the Bears, 9 points.
Hits the second.
And that's a 10-point margin.
31-21. Guarneri looking inside, back out to Chen. She'll take the three-pointer off the front of the rim, and a foul's going to be called.
What are they going to get?
Gombos with the foul.
Second foul.
And the Bears continue to pack it in down low, denying Jones an opportunity from getting the ball.
It's just a great strategy, really is. At this point, with this 10-point margin.
And forcing the Chiefs to shoot from the outside.
Right.
If they're going to pack it in like that, the Chiefs have to hit the outside shots.
Papania looks inside, no one there. Gets it to Breen.
Papania's been playing a very strong game.
McBride now with the ball. Oriole. Bears doing a good job of moving it.
Very patient.
Papania from top of the key.
Oh,
yes, she makes it.
Smoke. Don't expect that from her all the time.
She does.
That's a bonus.
4 points for Papania. You're right.
Big shot there, 33-21. Bears by 12.
That was a big bucket.
Jones inside, gets it back out.
Excellent defense.
Whoa. Shot is made, three-pointer. That's by Fields.
Her second three-pointer.
Kenny has the lane, lays it up, yes!
Kenny.
Right over Jones.
And Jill Kenny has 6 points and doing a fine job driving with the ball.
35-24, the Bears by 11. Chen, back to Fields. Gombos looks inside for Jones. They got it to her. She has the bucket.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they had Papania on her, but she turned right in, put the ball down.
Kenny to Breen.
Breen thinking about it.
Breen goes in, brings it back out to McBride. Has it knocked away for a moment. They'll restart it. Clock showing 4:45, third period. McBride makes it, three-pointer.
That's a three. This is a hot quarter for East Brunswick.
Second three of the night for Nikki McBride.
38-26, Bears by 12. Chen, they want to get it inside, no doubt. They'll try it again.
Good foul.
And a foul's going to be called against Papania.
Good foul, non-shooting.
Papania on her back there. Again, Jones, once again, very impressive, turning to the hole there. And that's what the Chiefs forcing the ball down there.
Right.
Even forcing it down, she seems to come up with something.
All right, Letitia's first foul.
But as you pointed out, Jim, that was a good foul. They called it before the shot.
All right. Well, we have Cannon coming in now.
Cannon comes in for Oriole. Chen on the inbound. Looks for Jones. Jones spins, and she's fouled.
I'll tell you.
Man, you know, they saw that coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
And I'll tell you, we've seen some young ladies at Piscataway. We've seen Nikki Jones. we've seen Danielle Lewis, and we've seen the great Val Walker. But I tell you, this young lady as a freshman is going to surpass them all.
You can see that. She is so strong technically.
Asia Jones hits. Makes it 38-29, Bears by 9.
They're trying to nick away at that lead.
Bears going cross court with it. Down low, Cannon finds Papania. She does it over Jones, won't go this time.
She had the right idea. Letitia picked up that second foul.
Chen will take the three-pointer. In and out. Rebound, Papania.
Okay, let's go. And Reggie wants him to push it.
They want Kenny to handle the ball. That's her with it.
It's a set play right here.
McBride looks inside, no one there. Will drive into the paint. Has it stripped away. Here comes Fields.
And Green with a good
She
play.
got a good hand in there.
Chen by herself, two-pointer. No, rebound Jones, and she's fouled underneath.
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
Boy, she's had a nice quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, things have heated up there. This is her second consecutive three-point play attempts here.
Foul on Breen, her first.
And a big statement by me earlier that this young lady will surpass Nikki Jones, Daniel Lewis, and the great Val Walker. But again, just the freshman and the poise that she has is incredible.
Misses the shot, Kenny with the rebound.
Still a 7-point margin.
Bears on top 38-31, clock showing 3:15, third period. Oreo in the center, gets it back out. Breen will take it. In and out, rebound Cannon, puts it back up. Jones just swipes the board clean.
I'll tell you, Jones got in Cannon's face there. And
she did.
That was the difference there.
Piscataway will move it around until they can find an opening for Jones.
That's what they're trying.
Short. Stolen. Bad pass that time as Franklin comes back up with it. Fields across court to Chen. Franklin has it stripped inside.
Good action
Oriole
there.
jumps down, knocks it away.
And look at Jones on the floor there.
They're all over the floor. Breen.
And it'll go Piscataway's way.
I'll tell you, good hustle by both teams there. But you see Jones, again, the 6'2" freshman diving in herself. And those things you don't teach.
Jones will inbound it. Bears by 7, 38-31. We're in the third period. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Chen will take the three-pointer.
Nice
Guarini.
rebound. Nice rebound by Guarneri.
Guarneri.
Quick leak down to Breen. Bears by 6. 5 rather, I'm sorry. Oriole wide open. She'll wait.
Boy, they got Jones way out here.
And the Bears got to score here. They don't want to start a stretch here as they did the last time they played where they had trouble scoring for an extended period of time. They want to get something going here so they don't get that in their mind or put it in the Chiefs' mind.
Kenny, short. Rebound Jones.
Perhaps not the shot they wanted there.
Minute 32 showing. Bears by 5.
Woo! She might have shuffled a little.
Okay, have the Bears scored this half?
Yes, 9 points. And a travel is going to be called against Franklin. Papania comes back in. Bears holding on to a 5-point lead, 1:14 showing.
Out goes McBride.
Cannon looking. She'll get it to Papania.
And
Boy,
good
they're really
defense by the
guarding
Chiefs.
her, huh?
Good defense.
Oriole being pressured, looks underneath. Papania keeps it alive.
They are really denying Breen the ball here.
45 seconds.
Good screen.
Papania with the screen. Breen can't make the shot, and a foul by Breen coming inside.
And of course, the Of course, they've scored this half. My point is, in the last 4 minutes, the Bears haven't been able to put anything down.
35 seconds showing, third period. Bears holding on to their 5-point lead, 38-33. Piscataway looks inside. Guarneri
What are we going to call here?
steps right over Breen.
Well, who is it?
One official looking at the other. You blew the whistle. You got to call it.
Foul on Oriole.
Yeah, and Reggie Carney's yelling back, how about 21 white? The official certainly wasn't too assertive there. He checked with the other official, then finally came up with the number there.
Kenny comes out, McBride goes back in. So it's McBride, Cannon, Papanilla, Oriole, and Breen for the Bears.
Gio picks up her third.
And that's Guarneri, Lisa Guarneri making the basket there.
Sophomore?
She's just a sophomore.
Man, they are loaded.
Jones comes out for a breather.
Guarneri had 13 points the last time these two teams played, so she has the ability to put it up.
Singletary in for Piscataway as Guarneri takes her second and makes it. So it's a 3-point lead for the Bears, 38-35.
That lead is dissipated quickly.
22 seconds. Cannon to Oriole, to Breen, 13 seconds.
That's what's been missing for East Brunswick. Kristen Breen getting the ball and driving to the hoop.
Here she goes with 5 seconds, looks underneath. And Papanilla jumps in, but it's a jump ball.
Once again, the Chief defense, and this time it'll go to the Bears, but the Chiefs are doing a super job defensively, denying the Bears.
Right, and kind of a wasted possession arrow for East Brunswick with just 1 second left, unless they can this.
Cannon, Breen puts it up at the buzzer, won't go. So at the end of 3, it's East Brunswick 38, Piscataway 35, and a 14-point run for Piscataway that
Is that what
period,
it was?
compared to 9 for East Brunswick.
Oh, okay, I thought it was 14 in a row, but yeah, they did a nice job of chipping away at that lead. And what I think was difficult for the Bears is that Kristen Breen didn't get the ball and she didn't go to the line a lot, and that was the successful part of East Brunswick's game in the first half.
All right, let's listen in Reggie quickly.
Again, you're standing around watching each other. If we run motion, keep going. But we got so many breakdown points in the second quarter. Now we're not getting anything. We're just standing around watching each other. You got to keep your feet moving. If you're tightly guarded, run your back door. But you got to keep some kind of a flow offensively. Now, it's now down to a one-quarter season, okay? We've got to win. We've got to win this quarter. Let's go. Come on. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Still pretty simple and direct.
Well, Reggie's talking this down to one-quarter season. What he's saying, basically, if they want their share of the red division, they got to win this game here. If the Bears win, it will be a 3-way tie between Bishop Ard, the Chiefs, and themselves. If the Chiefs win, the Chiefs will win the division outright.
Right, everybody will have beaten each other.
That's
Talk
right.
about a true round robin.
And you can imagine finishing in second place with 3 losses only. Anyway, here we go, the last 8 minutes. Piscataway has the ball. Moving it around. Fields gives it back to Franklin.
Good hand there by Cannon.
East Brunswick on defense, not committing itself. Jones down low, turns, won't go.
I'll tell you.
Oh, good.
Guarneri with the rebound.
Wow, terrific rebound.
Big rebound by Guarneri.
Man, she fought her way inside. They got Jones to do what they wanted to.
Cannon, and she's fouled by Jones, her
that's
third.
That may be, is that her third? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it might be a fourth, but it's a third there. And
Cannon will go to the line.
a big foul to get, though, but
Now, they had Jones taking the shot down the other end just exactly, but Guarneri was with a great rebound.
Our score is 38-37, Bears by 1. Cannon looking to add to it. Ooh, and it just rolls out.
Big points here.
Makes the second.
Okay.
So the Bears by 2.
This Cannon with 6 points, 4 first 6 from the line.
Look inside to Jones,
Okay.
knocked away by Cannon.
Cannon was the one, yeah.
Breen brings it up. She's pressured immediately. McBride gets away from one, takes the shot. A little strong.
And Guarneri, wow.
Rebound Piscataway.
Yeah, she's really playing exceptional.
She is a force on the boards to be so small.
Jen will take it. Not this time. Rebound Papania.
Nice rebound.
39-37, East Brunswick by 2.
These are big possessions right now.
And I think you want to think about shot selection is the thing here.
Right.
You want to make sure you're taking good shots.
Papania sets short. Rebound Jones.
You got Guarneri posting up.
Jones uses the glass.
Strong move.
Just a brilliant.
We're tied at 39 with 6 minutes remaining.
She leads all scorer with 18 points.
Papania, they're giving her room to shoot. Cannon back to Oriole.
Boy, Chen is all over Kristen Breen.
Breen, very quiet this half.
Bev Hall saying, put your hands up.
And she banks one in.
I'll tell you. Crunch time, your crunch player comes to the fore.
Right, and that's what Kristen Breen needs to do. Slash to the basket.
41-39, Bears by a bucket. Franklin in and out.
Woo, what a strong rebound.
Jones, ball still free, Jones. Rebound East Brunswick, Papania. And they're gonna say she traveled.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you, good hustle though. You can't fault her there. Good hustle by Papania, trying to come up with the ball, just lost their balance there. And the official called travel. But again, Jones on the board. Don't want to keep talking about her, but
Papania knocks it away. Oriole on the drive. Won't go. Jones with the rebound.
A little strong.
We've seen that too many times this year by various players.
Boy, that may come back to haunt East Brunswick.
5 minutes remaining. Bears by 2, 41-39. This is for a share of the GMC Red Division title. It's been a great game thus far. Both teams really showing both offense and defense.
Neither team shy to shoot it.
Jones will take it right from the key. It rolls out. Knocked away by McBride.
Good thing, too. Chen was underneath by herself.
I'll tell you, Jones not shy to take the outside shot neither.
And she takes it out.
Franklin finds her way inside.
Jennifer Franklin with a big basket.
Tied at 41.
And here come the Bears. Reggie calling for motion.
Kenny looking inside. We'll give it back out to Breen. McBride looking.
Well, they'd like to get Jones with the 4th foul.
Oriole has the three-pointer. Yes!
Big one.
Mercy.
44-41.
Boy, I'll tell you what, a lot of players are stepping up in this game.
Whoa, here we go.
And that's what it's about, Jim.
Jones turns and fires. Off the rim, rebound, Breen.
Good defense by, was that Oriole that forced her out?
Kenny with the ball. Across the Breen.
Again, the possessions are critically important now.
3:40 showing on the clock. Bears by 3, 44-41.
And in these situations, you want your best players handling the ball.
That's right. Shot selection again.
Bears moving it around in their typical fashion. Kenny by herself has it blocked by Jones. Guarneri with the rebound. She'll bring it up. Good pass to Jones.
Mercy.
Can't handle it.
I'll tell you, excellent pass by Guarneri, and Bev Hall is calling timeout.
Piscataway wants timeout, and they've got it.
And
3:19 showing on the clock. Bears by 3, 44-41.
And Bev Hall has called timeout, and she's upset by something you see. And you take a look at Bev Hall. She's been there for nine seasons now, and we had no right to expect that Bev Hall would be here with the team that she has. Last year they went 13-9, I believe. Their JV team was 5-12. Who could believe that they could have a season like they're having right now? Bev Hall, one of the better coaches in the area, and she's certainly been done a fine job this year. Just super young talent, and right now they're rated #1 in the GMC tournament. But That's could be a different story here tonight.
Yeah, the only Achilles heel that I may see from this Piscataway team is that they lack the senior experience. What is it, Jones? He's just a freshman. Who else is young on this team? Guarneri is just a sophomore. Scott is a freshman. Franklin is a freshman.
But they got Jamie Chin, who's been around,
That's
who's
true.
a senior, and Agambo's a senior as well, so they do have some senior leadership.
Well, as I say, don't head for the refis just yet. We've got 3:19 showing.
And again, East Brunswick needs to look for the good shot.
Bears by 3, 44-41. Oriole looks across. Papania inside to Kenny.
There comes the rotation to Breen.
Breen will drive. Has it stripped, and they're going to call a foul on, I believe it's number 23. That'll be Fields.
That's only the 4th team foul, though.
I'll tell you, more times than not, when you're reaching in like that, you're going to get the foul call. It appeared that she had ball, but that call is going to be made most of the time.
Fields with her first.
But Breen had the right idea. Go to the basket.
Bears inbound, Papania with it. Looking to set something up. Kenny will do that. Gets it to McBride. Papania. Back to Breen.
Oh,
inside is Kenny. Back out. McBride's free. Shot is good.
2 points.
46-41. Bears by 5.
That's a 2.
All right. And Nikki McBride, we're coming up with some big baskets down the stretch.
Everybody's playing the game here.
2:40 on the clock. Looking inside, Jones almost has it stolen. Too strong rebound, Papania.
That was a big possession for Piscataway.
Big possession for Piscataway there again. Jones rushing the ball a little bit there instead of taking her time.
Now they can slow it down.
Reggie Carney telling them to slow it down. 2:20 showing on the clock.
Guarneri getting ready to come back in when the whistle blows.
McBride comes open. They give it back to Breen. Breen's got to do something with it. Papania comes out, looks inside.
Good deliberate movement by the Bears here. They don't want to make a mistake.
1:55.
Oh, what happened there?
Ball kicked off the official. And a foul's going to be called against Chen, I believe.
All right, everybody knows the official's considered part of the court. He can't help it if the ball's kicked off him.
All right, still only another couple more fouls to give here, but the clock's starting to become a big factor now.
Both teams with 5 team fouls. 1:50 showing on the clock.
All right, they're going to say who that was Fields on the foul, right?
East Brunswick will inbound. They lead by 5, 46-41.
5 seconds, wow. Wow, you don't see that too often by a Reggie Carney coach team there. 5 seconds, inability to get the ball in. And Reggie was trying to get a timeout called before that was called. It just didn't happen.
All right.
Fields will look down in a corner. Guarneri. She'll throw it across court. Franklin.
They really don't have a lot of time to play cross court here.
1:40 showing.
They want to make sure they get a good shot though, Jim. But you're right.
Chen will take a 3-pointer.
Won't go.
Rebound, Oriole.
Big rebound. Big rebound.
And
they don't have to push it up.
They don't have to push it. Papania up there alone.
Whoa.
Bad pass that time. She stepped on the line to travel.
Mercy.
It'll go East Brunswick's way.
Wall-to-wall action here.
Travel on Chen, and Piscataway will take a timeout.
Well, they're going to set up for this inbounds here to try to create the steal like they did the last time.
Bears by 5, 46-41.
And it is a barn burner, and you see Reggie over there hugging, I think it's Jill Kinney right now.
All right, let's listen in to Reggie.
Just listen. Listen. If there are any problems, you can't throw a pass, right? You can't get open. Use your timeout. Now, defensively, we're doing exactly what we have to do. Offensively, if we get something simple, by all means, put it in. We don't need any jump shots or anything right now. Okay, now, we're going to be running, right, up. Right, you'll be the point guard. Now, if nothing's open, you're just going to dribble it out and start motion, right? And then I'll yell, we'll go up again. So again, right now, on the sideline, just get it in. Get it in. You're wide open and you run away from the ball. All right, get it in. All right, let's go. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense.
All right, he knows that if the ball is inbounded, Piscataway is going to have to foul. think their strategy is from Bev Hall is going to have to foul East Brunswick, bring them to the line.
We'll quickly set it up for you. 1:22 on the clock. Bears by 5, 46-41, and they have the ball.
Both teams have 2 team fouls to give, however, before they get in that 1-on-1.
They want to get it to Breen here if they can.
Got to do something.
Oh.
And McBride calls the timeout.
I'll tell you, and Bev Hall claps her hands, and that's just good defensive effort by the Chiefs there to deny them getting the ball in. And Reggie's putting his hands up saying, what's the problem? Let's get the ball in.
Let's listen to Reg.
How come none of you screened her? Jamie Chen is on Kristen. Everybody understand that? Nobody touched her. How do you expect to get open? Okay? All right, now, let's go. You two screen and you roll. So now we're just going our little stack there, right? You guys are at half court if there's any trouble. Now remember, you can't call a second timeout and you can't move. So get it in. If you have a problem, throw it off her leg. All right, come on, come on. Win, 1, 2, 3, win, come on.
Okay, the Bears, Reggie sounding confident. The Bears looking confident, and 1:22, John, left. But anything can happen.
Both teams with 5 team fouls. Bears holding on by 5, 46-41.
She has the responsibility of bringing it in.
McBride looking for someone, gets it to Breen.
Right, keep the hip ball in her hands.
And a foul is going to be called against Guarnieri, I think.
No, that was on Fields. Check, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Fields.
Fields.
Yeah.
Her third.
Okay, 16 foul by the
They have one
Chiefs.
to give.
And I think you're going to see him give it soon.
East Brunswick having to inbounds under the Piscataway basket.
They just don't want Breen to get it.
Whoa.
McBride, after Chen had her hands on it, ball's free.
Gosh.
And
Possession arrow.
I'll
And
tell
it'll
you,
go East Brunswick's way.
I'll tell you, tremendous hustle by the Chiefs. 3 players collapsing down on McBride there to tie her up.
Thought it was a foul, but I
but
guess not.
Here comes the foul now. Now
We'll do it one more time. McBride's got to find someone.
the wrong person to foul.
And Chen fouls Breen.
Okay.
And Breen gets hit right across the chops.
Again.
1-1, and Bev Hall did not want to foul
Right.
Kristen Breen. They tried to deny Kristen Breen from getting the ball so they didn't have to send her to the foul line. But Breen, a fine foul shooter as she is with everything.
Kristen will go to the line. 1:12 on the clock.
Well, she's the leading foul shooter, 69%.
Okay.
Takes the first.
Bucket. Actually, she's 8 for 9 from the line tonight. I think that
Reggie's
says it
pulling
all.
everyone from underneath the basket. Kristen out there by herself. Second shot. In and out. Rebound Jones. Clock showing 1:10.
2 threes right here.
Chen looking. Fields.
This kind of takes Jones out of the game.
And Franklin loses the ball.
I'll tell you, didn't have concentrate, didn't have her eyes on the ball. You
Phil.
thought someone would have been putting up a 3 a lot sooner
Yeah.
than they were.
Phil and John, what I was saying was this possession of needing 2 threes puts Jones out of the game.
And a foul reaching in is Chen.
And
Desperation time now.
And Chen, that's her 4th, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And once again, Kristen Breen will go to the line, and Jim, she's 9 out of 10, is she?
She's 8 for 10 now.
8 for
She
10
missed
now?
that last shot, 80%. But that's the storyline so far. East Brunswick's ability, Kristen Breen and Liz Cannon in particular, able to hit their foul shots.
Kristen at the line, very quiet. Not this time, Jones with the rebound. Papania drops back quickly. Bears go on defense. They lead by 6, 47-41.
They got to put it up.
50 seconds left. Fields, long shot.
Wow.
And Papania on top of Jones.
I'll tell you, Papanui doing a nice job there, but Jones, once again, showing her strength there. Really wasn't in position to get that rebound, but just sort of muscled it. And you take a look at Jones, and I tell you, all due respect to Jen Clemente, the top big person in the county.
Wow,
but this person's just a freshman here and has played as well as any center I've seen.
I think you're right, Phil. You're quite justified. Look at this poise that she shows with these
amazing.
pressure shots.
Very impressive young lady. She makes it 47-42, make that 43.
Sinks 2.
Bears lead, cut to 4. Kenny all by herself. Needs to get the ball across midcourt, does.
They got a foul.
Oh!
Underneath is Cannon. Yes!
Big bucket.
49-43.
Bev Hall's got to be scratching her head. She's had to instruct him to foul.
And the ball's free. Breen gets it.
I thought she was fouled. She can't dribble the ball.
She needs some help, and she's fouled there by Franklin.
She gets a little help.
And I'll tell you, and the Bear fans, you can hear them in the background because they believe for all intents and purposes this is over. You got Kristen Breen going to the foul line there. A mental lapse by the Chiefs when they should have been fouling earlier. Didn't take advantage of it.
So Breen goes to the line with a 6-point lead and 21 seconds showing on the clock.
So they give that to Franklin, I guess, that foul? Doesn't make any difference.
Foul was on Franklin. Kristen back at the line. Makes it 50-43.
And just a hot player coming off a game against South Plainfield where she had 28 points and 10 steals, and while she hasn't scored as much tonight, she's making crucial points.
Makes it 51, Bears by 8 with 21 seconds.
10 for 13 from the line for Kristen Breen.
What a game this evening put on by the Lady Bears. Chen, not this time. And Breen's gonna be called for going over the back.
It's her third foul. But that's the story, really. Kristen Breen's 10 for 13 from the line to go with her 3 field goals, so she's got 16 points. But I'll tell you what's more the story is the entire East Brunswick team has really played well.
I think
all around.
I think you got a point there, Jim. They picked up, they came together there, and that's the type of effort they need if they were going to beat this team.
Gombos makes the first.
And Gombos is a 5'7" senior.
Boy, wouldn't you like to see these two teams play at it again in the finals?
You got every very good chance. I don't see why not.
She misses the second. Chen throws it up.
They call timeout. They have
Guarneri.
one left. They got one left.
And timeout Piscataway. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Bears leading 51-46.
And a lot of strange things have happened, but I don't think you're going to see a 5-point play here with 6 seconds left. And again, just a well-played game, actually by both teams there.
Let's listen to Reggie.
Side. That side.
And Reggie's still coaching. He wants to know what side the ball will be on.
All right, now. All right, just look. Jilly, you're in the middle. Letitia, you're down bottom. Liz, you're up top, okay? Nikki's on that side, all right? Now, Kristen, you're going to come off of this triple screen. Kristen's coming off triple. Jill, zip right out to that corner, all right? Nikki, you can run the floor to get it to Jill. Jill, just dribble down the side. We have a timeout, we have a problem. Now, you're setting up a triple screen at the elbow on the ball side. All right, win. 1, 2, 3, win.
Triple screen on the ball side so they can get it in bounds. They only have 6 seconds to kill. And what a team effort, as you said, Jim and Phil, tonight.
Well, look at the contributions from the other players. Gio Oriel with 7 points. Jill Kenny with 6 points. Papanea with a great floor game, 4 points. Cannon with 10 points. And McBride with 10 points.
McBride, and we got a foul underneath here. Holding by Fields.
Takedown. 2 points in the wrestling, I believe, Jim. Let it go.
I know what he's referring to.
Don't even touch it, Jim.
Don't touch it at all. Okay.
East Brunswick laying back as Kenny goes to the line.
Nothing ticked off the clock on that one.
Okay.
I'll tell you, the poise of these East Brunswick girls at the line these last 2 minutes.
This is going to do
4 seconds. Fields puts it up, makes it a 2-pointer.
Is that a 2?
And that's it. East Brunswick has done it. They've upset Piscataway 52-49.
Well, you call it an upset, but I'll tell you what, I think what this game shows me more than anything else is that these teams are almost equal, really. As a matter of fact, you throw in Bishop Bar in that lot.
Well, let's talk about facts first of all. With this victory here, the Bears have cemented a part of the GMC Red Division, but more importantly, they've sent a message to the GMC tourney. You better watch out for us. The Chiefs were seeded number 1, Bishop Bar seeded number 2, but we're still around here. And based on the type of game that they played tonight, if they can continue to play like that, they certainly have to be one of the teams to reckon with.
And boy, what a tournament it's going to be now when you look at it. Bishop Bar, Piscataway, and East Brunswick, Jim.
Well, what's going to happen is East Brunswick is going to see their next action this Saturday, February 18th. They're going to host the winner of Monroe, seeded 14, and Stevens, 19. And if they're victorious, they will move on to a Monday contest at Middlesex County College. And any number of teams, the highest in the bracket that they could play is number 6 South Brunswick, all of which, though, is leading to a date at Lewis Brown Athletic Center on February 25th, a Saturday 1 p.m. game. So a lot to look forward to.
A lot to look forward to, and on the boys' side as well, so a lot of basketball action yet to come this year. Anyway, our final is East Brunswick 52, Piscataway 49. Piscataway finishes at 17-2. East Brunswick finishes the regular season at 18-2. And boy, I can't wait to see what's coming down the road in the next couple weeks.
It should be exciting now, as you mentioned, John, for both the girls and boys. Of course, the boys at the Chiefs tonight, but regardless what happens, it's got to be an exciting time there.
Well, we're going to close out our regular season coverage here of the East Brunswick High School girls. So for Phil Hill and Jim Allinder, I'm John Meggiolaro saying thanks for being with us.